Thanks for taking a few minutes today to learn about Melaleuca, the wellness company. You know, I often get asked, what is the secret to Melaleuca's success? What does Melaleuca have that other companies don't have? And the answer is simple: true residual income. Well, what is residual income? Residual income is reliable income that you earn month after month and year after year with nominal ongoing effort from you. Let's consider an example. Let's say you wrote a hit song, and after the initial work to write and produce the song, you'd get ongoing residual income from the royalties earned each time the song is played or purchased. And if you wanted the song to stay popular, well, you'd have to spend a little time now and then promoting the song and making a few appearances to make sure the sales stayed strong, as well as the residual income. For example, one of the top-selling songs sold on iTunes in the last 6 months was Born This Way by Stephanie Germanotta. The song had 3.1 million downloads, and each time the song was downloaded, Stephanie, who likes to be called Lady Gaga, earned 9 cents per download. So she earned about $45,000 each month from iTunes for that one song. But not everyone can write a hit song. In fact, only a tiny number of the artists have ever done it. So where does the average person find residual income? How about selling insurance? Well, with changes in federal insurance, health insurance residuals have all but disappeared. And nowadays, life insurance commissions are almost always paid up front. Most insurance companies require agents to have a full-time office open during the week, and with online insurance taking more and more market share, the average agent just can't find reliable, ongoing residual income. And the same goes for other industries as well. Let's consider multi-level marketing. Some of those companies claim residual income, right? But the reorder rates of customers at multi-level marketing companies are often dismal. In many cases, less than 20% of customers ever purchase a second time. You see, high prices, limited product offerings, poor quality, and inventory loading keep customers from shopping month after month. And as a result, there is no true residual income. So how is it that an average person can find true residual income at Melaleuca? Well, since 1985, we've built and created several distinct competitive advantages, and each one adds up to and results in residual income. The combination of each of these advantages is what keeps the residual income wheel turning in a Melaleuca business. No competitor, no other company has all of these advantages. So what are they? Well, I've asked a few of Melaleuca's executive and corporate directors to help explain each one of these advantages, and when we're done, I think you'll see why you can only find true residual income at Melaleuca and why it makes sense to build a Melaleuca business.
When I took a look at Melaleuca, Ed Bestoso actually introduced me to Melaleuca. At the time, we were struggling financially, and I was looking for a way to generate additional income. I had tried working with a multi-level marketing company for 5 years, and it completely failed for me. So I was really frustrated. I was extremely skeptical, but I had heard, Ed was an old friend of mine, that he was doing really well with this company called Melaleuca. And we got together, and he shared with me everything. And one of the most important things that I realized when I was looking at Melaleuca, and even early on when I started my business, was the power of how consumable the Melaleuca products are. And the fact that everybody needs the types of products that Melaleuca manufactures. They're so highly consumable that every household reorders Melaleuca products all the time, every month. And I realized that that translates to rock solid residual income, because customers are ordering and reordering every single month because they're running out of what they need and they need to reorder. Their toothpaste, their deodorant, their laundry detergent, their shampoo. We all need those items. And again, residual income. I got started. I asked Ed, what do I have to do? He said, just tell people what we do. So we started doing that. And I was just really honest with people. This is what I'm doing. This is a great way to shop. You're already spending the money. You're redirecting your spending, and we can actually all work together and generate this residual income. And that's what we did. And my first month, my check was a little over $700. And then my second month, it went up to $12,000. Granted, I worked really hard, but obviously it was so worth it. And my friends that I introduced to Melaleuca were all getting checks at the same time. And I'm getting phone calls, I got a check for $500. I got a check for $200. I got a check for $700, and they were so excited. And for me, that made me realize that this was really real. In the last 18 years, I've made a little over $17 million, which I can't even believe. My residual part of my paycheck, which is just ongoing automatic customer shopping for the consumable products, is about $97,000 a month. Sometimes I make a lot more than that. I never make less. But yeah, just the residual part of it is $97,000 a month that I can count on no matter what, because everybody's shopping for what they need. It's been unbelievable. Do your own due diligence. Check us out. Understand what Melaleuca is, because it's really great. And if you really understand it and you pursue Melaleuca on a business level, I guarantee you it'll be one of the best things you've ever done.
We own Fitness Together, a personal training studio, a traditional business. And at the end of '08, beginning of '09, the economy really hit us hard. It's very scary for me to think of where our life would be. I don't know that our gym would still be afloat. I don't know if we'd still be in the house that we were in. We were 3 months late on our mortgage. I don't know. I don't even want to think about it sometimes, because we were that close. We were that close to having to make some really big financial decisions, to downgrade our home, to losing our traditional business that we put everything into. Because of Melaleuca, not only were we able to save our mortgage and stay in our house that we love and save our gym, but we're home with our children now. And that is the greatest gift that Melaleuca could ever offer. The great thing about Melaleuca is our reasonable prices, especially if you're building a business. So for me, having customers that can shop for products that they can afford every single month means residual income. For example, the EcoSense line. The laundry detergent, for 96 loads of laundry, you're looking at 30 to 40% less than what you would spend at the grocery store. That is really incredible, especially for a lot of moms who are doing laundry, 3 and 4 loads of laundry a day. When it comes to reasonable prices, there's no better example than Oligo. Melaleuca can compete with GNC, with a drugstore, and to know that not only do we have science-based nutritionals and nutraceuticals, but they are priced affordably and lower than our competition is really the best reason to be on the oligovitamins. So the reason I love the Sabella line is definitely the prices. I was spending $22.50 for mascara at the MAC makeup counter, and now I'm spending 40% less on Sabella mascara with no toxins, and it's just such a great value. It works better than the makeup counter brands, and it's a fraction of the cost. The piece that we look at the most every month when we open our check is our residual income. And to watch our residual income not only grow, but to see our residual income at $9,000 a month gives us a sense of security. It gives us a sense of hope and freedom from our financial worries. I still run into customers that I introduced to Melaleuca 4 years ago, and they tell me how much they love their products. They've been shopping for 44, 45, 46 months, and are still my loyal customers today that I make residual income on every single month.
At the time I heard of Melaleuca, I was farming with my brother and my family. We were pushing about 4,000 acres. A lot of years were stressful. I remember one of the last years that I farmed, we had 400 acres of potatoes, and it was a wet year. We got all the potatoes harvested in about a month's time, which was way too long of a time, but we got them into the bin, and the late blight got them. 30 days later, we hauled them all back out in the field. We sold not one bag of potatoes that year. A lot of stress. When I first saw Melaleuca, I thought the concept made sense, but the problem I had, the disconnect in my brain was I wasn't a salesman. And I knew real estate agents could sell a piece of property, and I knew car salesmen could sell a car, but could a farmer set up a preferred customer account and promote wellness products? I learned that didn't have to be a salesman, didn't have to have any special talent, just had to get good at making appointments and showing people what we had to offer. And it was easy for me to promote a product that I believed 100% in, that I developed a passion for. So our whole house was Melaleuca at the time, and it was really easy to talk about something that I was sold on myself. You know, when you think about it, it's the unique products that tie it all together. It allows me to show potential customers what Melaleuca is once, and after they see the product line, they can't get the products anywhere else. Not at the health food store, not at Walmart, not at the grocery store. So they come back and shop with Melaleuca month after month after month. So I got started in Melaleuca on the business side of things. My first full year with Melaleuca made $46,000 and some change. My second year, my income went to $78,000. That next year, I put some serious effort into Melaleuca. I ended the year with a little over $297,000 in income, and that was the last year that I farmed. To date, Melaleuca has paid me just about $3.6 million in income in the last 15 years since I've been a Melaleuca customer. I was thinking about it just the other day. It's been since October of 1999 since I've ever had a check less than $10,000 for the month. Right now, my wife and I's residual income per month is a little over $18,500 every month. It's guaranteed income. Not bad for a potato farmer from North Dakota.
Because Melaleuca products are consumable, your customers use them up and return to purchase them again. Because Melaleuca products are a great value, your customers want to shop month after month. And because Melaleuca sells products you can't get anywhere else, your customers can't find a preferred alternative at the grocery store. And again, they shop repeatedly at Melaleuca. The result? Your commissions are ongoing, reliable, and residual. And Melaleuca's competitive advantages, they don't stop there. Let's listen to these executive and corporate directors.
We started as customers in August of 1994, and my husband was very keen on the business. But as he saw how impressed I was with the products and how passionate I was and how important they were, he started to realize that the products drove the business. And that's not unusual, because when people first hear about Melaleuca, they don't realize that we have 350 products. That's a lot of products. People can order products in 1 month that they may not order again for a few months. But there's lots of products that they can try and use, month after month. When I think about, last month I ordered Melopower laundry detergent. I ordered Oligo. I ordered the luxury hair care from Sabella. I ordered Renew. I ordered ProFlex shakes. But that still leaves well over 340 products to choose from for next month's order. So not only is there great variety, but there is great value. And as the customers experience the products, they recognize that. We enrolled 31 customers in our first year, and 17 years later, 20 of those 31 customers are still shopping month after month after month for those 17 years for their families' consumables. When you think about it, for business builders that are referring customers month after month, they're creating true, reliable residual income. Our goal was to earn $500 a month. Within the first few months, we found we had exceeded that, so we set new goals. In our 7th month, our check was $9,200. That was 200 months ago. We've received a check every month in those 200 months, but never one less than the $9,200. So that is real residual income. There's just such a sense of peace knowing that check is coming in every month. You just can't put a price on that. The other thing that's a real bonus is when we first started our Melaleuca business, our goal was to have, me be able to stay at home with the children. And now we're able to have Wayne and I stay in the home. And that's been the last 16 and a half years. And when you think about it, our 3 daughters are in their early 20s now. So the last 16 and a half years have been a very important part of family life for us. And we feel so fortunate to have Wayne and I both based at home and able to have flexible work hours. That's one of the many benefits that we have found because of residual income.
When I first took a look at Melaleuca, I was really impressed with Melaleuca's products, the fact that they were safer, and it was a great value. My daughter was 4 years old at the time, and I wanted to have safer things in the home for her, so that was really important to me. After I was using the products for a while, I saw that there was a business opportunity with Melaleuca. So right away, I thought, as a stay-at-home mom, I've been looking for something to do to bring some extra income into the home, and so this could be that something. In my first month, I referred 4 customers, and that very next month, I think I got a check for a little over $100. So I thought, oh my goodness, I've shopping, buying things that I was already going to buy at the store, but now I'm getting paid for it as well. The next month, I referred 4 more customers. My check was a little over $200. In my first year, my first full year, I think I earned a little over $80,000. And that was exciting because when I talked about supplemental income, now this was starting to look like career income. One of the things that impressed me a lot about Melaleuca is that Melaleuca does little things just to keep their customers to come back month after month after month. And because I love shopping, I love their loyalty shopping dollars. You get $100 worth of free products, $20 starting in your 2nd month through your 6th month. This is what Melaleuca gives you just for being a loyal customer. I mean, where can you go and get $100 worth of free products just for stepping into the door? And when customers use these loyalty shopping dollars, what happens is they get to shop for the most popular products that Melaleuca has, and it keeps them coming back. They get to experience more products that they probably wouldn't have purchased prior to getting those loyalty shopping dollars. After that, they get 10% on their product point purchase, so that continues to add up. I mean, in my 10 years, I've received over $1,800 in free products. And me, as a marketing executive, what that means, it creates residual income. Because as that customer is shopping month after month, that residual income continues to come in month after month after month. I'm a stay-at-home mom for the last 10 years, and I've earned a little over $1.7 million in reliable residual income. I mean, where else can you get that? Only at Melaleuca.
Just prior to Melaleuca, I was actually working as a real estate agent. And while I knew you could make some good money in that career, I was really frustrated because it wasn't residual income. Every time I sold a house, I was unemployed till the next time I sold a house. So I was looking for something that would be a lot more reliable. But I still wanted the independence that I had as a realtor. I wasn't really looking for a job. So that's what really intrigued me about Melaleuca, because I saw that if these products were as good as they sounded and customers fell in love with them and they really used them and used them up every month, that would create long-term sustainable income. Well, one of the things that I thought was a stroke of genius when I first looked at Melaleuca's business model was their preferred customer program. I mean, I got it right away. I saw how that would create true, long-term, reliable residual income. The preferred customer plan at Melaleuca is really simple. Our customers simply agree to shop even just once a month from Melaleuca, and they could order as little as 35 product points. And in exchange for shopping even just once a month like that, our customers get 30 to 40% off the retail price, which is a huge savings. They generate loyalty shopping dollars, which they can redeem for free products. They save money on hundreds of other products that our retail partners through our Melaleuca marketplace are offering discounts on. And we have a dozen other services that our customers can use if they want to save money on everyday household expenditures that Melaleuca has been able to negotiate better prices on. The customers have an incentive to shop here every month, 30 to 40% off. And from someone that was looking at it from a business perspective, I saw that that would guarantee residual income each and every month. And as a result, today, 17 years later, we have over 9,000 preferred customers in our Melaleuca business that shop each and every month. And you know, when you think about that, it's pretty amazing. Some of those customers have been around for 5 years, 10 years, 15 years. We even have customers that were friends we referred 17 years ago that have shopped here over 200 months in a row. This business is over $8 million in lifetime income for us. But really, it's the peacefulness and the stability that our Melaleuca business creates that's amazing. Thinking back to how uncertain our future was when I was in real estate and never knowing for sure when the next sale was coming. And today, we go to bed every night knowing that 95% of our customers are going to shop again next month. It's hard to put into words the kind of peacefulness and total comfort that our Melaleuca business gives us.
So far, we've heard about several key competitive advantages. So let's look at how we compare. There are companies that sell consumable products. and some offer a good value. But there are even fewer who also sell unique products you can't get anywhere else. Now add to that the fact that Melaleuca has over 350 products to choose from, and we leave most competitors behind. No other company has loyalty shopping dollars, and absolutely no other company has the preferred customer program. Melaleuca stands alone. And what does that mean to you? It means residual income you can't find anywhere else. But we're not quite done. You'll want to listen to these final key competitive advantages.
Before I enrolled in Melaleuca, I was involved with about 11 different multi-level marketing companies. The first one was selling water filters. I didn't do well with that one. I wasn't good of a salesman. And then I sold vitamins. I sold all kinds of products. Then I got tired of products. Then I went into services because they told me, oh, services, that's what it is. And I got involved with a company that, you had to sell phones services. And so we did that. We brought a lot of customers. And then the owner of the company one day decided to sell the company, and the residual that he promised us, it was gone. He took the money and left. I lost a lot of money on that company. So I meet Jeff Miller, and he talks to me about Melaleuca. My first reaction was, no, I'm not interested. But I remember when he mentioned 95% reorder rate. The first thing that came to my head was, there's no way. It's not true. It's just part of his presentation trying to make it sound all good. But what he did is that he sent me a report, one of his business reports. First of all, I was impressed because no one would show me a business report from any company in the past, but he did. And I saw the customers, but, he talked to me about the reorder rate. I still said no. But I remember 6, maybe 8 months later, he sent me another report. And what I did is I checked the report that he sent me with the report that I had the first time. And I looked at it, and I saw most of the same customers were still ordering products every month. And that's when I say, wait a minute. These customers are really buying products because they really like them, because they keep buying every single month. And that's something I've never seen before in my entire career. I've never seen anything like that. And that got my attention. So I enrolled in Melaleuca, and we went to work. The first month we enrolled a little over 400 customers. I was very excited about it. The following month we just kept working, enrolling new customers. But what happened is this. I remember that on the second month, I got my check. And then on my check, I noticed that, wait a minute, most of the customers from the first month reorder. So it's true what Jeff told me about the 95% reorder, and it made a lot of sense. I clearly understood that all I had to do is keep building on top of the following month. See, I was used to working the multi-level marketing where there's a saying that at the end of the month, you go from hero to zero. Because it doesn't matter how much is your volume, like they call it, at the end of the month. On the first of the month, you always go back to zero. And I noticed that in Melaleuca, it's a lot different. Where you end the month, that's pretty much where you're going to start the following month. So that helps you build a great business. And because of this reorder rate, I was able to build a very strong business. My first month, I went to Senior Director 2. My first check was $28,000. I couldn't believe it. 4 months later, I achieved the level of Executive Director with over 1,000 customers. My check was $54,000. I couldn't believe it. And then I just kept growing and growing. 27 months later, I became a Corporate Director with over 5,000 customers. And at that point, I've earned over $1 million with the company. Another amazing thing is that I have personally enrolled about 138 customers in Melaleuca. Those customers have referred other customers too, but Melaleuca has paid me over $5.7 million on those customers. So in reality, I have earned about $42,000 on each customer. Now, that's residual income. And thanks to Melaleuca, we've been able to pay off our mortgage, be debt-free. I get to spend a lot of time with my wife and my kids, and we were able to travel around the country. And when I came to this country, my goal was to build a business. I was willing to work. I was willing to do whatever it took. And I worked so hard with so many different things, and I couldn't achieve it. But when I came to Melaleuca, Melaleuca gave me the opportunity to make those dreams come true.
It was back in 1991. I had recently gone bankrupt. I was 3 months behind in my rent. I had 2 little kids, no health insurance. I was basically riding around in a rent-a-dent, trying to look for work. And then I got together with 3 of my friends, Tommy, Alan, and Nona. And we decided that we would go out and look for a business that we could do from home. One of the main things we wanted to do was to create real residual income. We wanted to throw in with a company that would be around for our lifetime and our kids' lifetime. And that's what we found in Melaleuca. Now, in order to find it, we put together what we call the success factors. We used the 12 success factors to look at 47 companies. Most of them were MLM deals, and we just were not going to be tricked. We had all been in one before, and it wasn't what we wanted. We wanted to create real residual income that would last a lifetime. And then we found Melaleuca. You see, it's called consumer direct marketing. So let me take you through these success factors quickly. First, we wanted to find a company with a track record. Melaleuca is now 26 years old. We wanted a company that was financially sound. They're debt-free and they manufacture most of their own products. We wanted a company that had a strong management team, not a company that was led by people from MLM, but a company that was led by folks from Fortune 500 companies. We wanted a company with unique, highly consumable products by all. And that's what we have, with now over 350 consumable products. We wanted a product line that was competitively priced. We wanted a company with a high reorder rate. You see, that's what creates residual income. Our reorder rate is documented at 95% a month, month after month. But we needed a company with a low personal production requirement. We didn't want our customers to have to spend hundreds of dollars on things they didn't need, but just a small amount of money each month on products they were going to buy anyway, somewhere else. We wanted a company with a low entry fee, and we wanted a company with low attrition, meaning we wanted a company that would help us hold on to our customers, and that's what they do. And timing. We wanted a seasoned company that was going to be around for the long haul. At Melaleuca, the more you help others succeed, the more you'll succeed. One of the greatest things about our compensation plan is called leadership points, where we actually get paid for developing leadership throughout our organization. And as we do that on a consistent basis, it grows our residual income every month. At Melaleuca, there's no risk. There's a 100% satisfaction guarantee across the board on all of our products. My first year, I enrolled 22 customers. That resulted in over 1,000 customers in my business. They loved the products. My second year, my income went to $225,000. You know, I grew up in a small town of 12,000 people and never left a 20-mile radius from my home in those first 2 years. Yet, because I had the right business, I made $324,000 in my first 24 months. And in my fourth year, my income went to $738,000. 2 years later, I made $1 million, and then $1.2 million, and then $1.3 million, and then $1.4 million. I've been here 20 years, and I've made over $27 million. But the great thing is that my monthly residual, my residual income every single month is $174,000 minimum. There are many months when I make more. You know, my goal when I got involved with Melaleuca was to build a business where if anything ever happened to me, my kids would be set for life. I didn't know it back then, but after about my third or fourth year, I had probably already accomplished that. Why don't you let Melaleuca help you? Our mission statement is to enhance the lives of those we touch by helping people reach their goals. Set your goal with Melaleuca and let Melaleuca's residual income help you reach it.
You know, I find it interesting that today we've heard from an engineer, a fitness trainer, a farmer, a stay-at-home mom, a real estate agent, and a small business owner. Everyone was successful at creating lifelong residual income with Melaleuca. Regardless of experience or background, anyone can do it, and that includes you. So I'd invite you to team up with the person that introduced you to Melaleuca and start building your ongoing, reliable residual income today. You'll be glad you did.